What's going on, guys? This is Seth Ford here, and today I am back with another NFL video, and this time I'll be talking about my Carolina Panthers and why they need to go after wide receiver Mike Evans, who will be on the free agents list of this upcoming March, and that would be a major upgrade with the wide receivers. As you guys know, that the Carolina Panthers were abysmal this year. They were horrific. The owner fired their head coach. The owner pretty much fired the GM. Yeah, and he pretty much cleaned the house this year, even though all of this was conspired by the owner, because the owner is ludicrous, crazy, and of course, the fan and the drink incident just topped it off of this year. As you guys know, that we went 2-15. It was a horrible, horrible season for my Carolina Panthers, and my Carolina Panthers need to make a big splash this upcoming free agency, and my favorite wide receiver is now on the free agents list, and that is Mike Evans. Yes, DJ Moore is one of my other favorite receivers, but I've always liked watching Mike Evans play. Dude is a beast. He's probably one of the top wide receivers that's gone 1K passing yards every single season, though this is just a hypothetical. I know a lot of Bucs fans in my mentions on Twitter were always like trying to roast me, say, "Oh, Mike Evans isn't going to go to the Panthers just because Dave Canales, who was the OC for the Bucs, is now the head coach for the Carolina Panthers." I get that. I mean, duh. But like, I'm just saying, it would be a sick hypothetical thing to see Bryce Young with Mike Evans. But in my all honest opinion, I think the Panthers just need to do a rebrand with the offensive line. Just, I don't know what happened there. I guess James Campen, the offensive line head coach or offensive line coach, literally was like a spy for David Tepper. So that's probably why the line was just trash, because like literally they had spies for the owner. It's toxic. It was bad for the Panthers. So hopefully this year with Dave Canales and Dan Morgan, everything will be situated with Tillis as well. All right, so this is just the top stories. Baker Mayfield will most likely sign. Oh, congrats to him, because he was not the problem for the Panthers, which I thought he was. But as me being a stupid, delusional Panthers fan, he wasn't. It's just the toxic culture with Matt Rule, with David Tepper, Scott Fitter, and all that garbage. And he's just been, I feel bad for Baker Mayfield, because like he's been like going every place. OCs, head coaches get fired or released, and then he just like it's just like he's never really had a true head coach, a true OC. It's just been like on and off for him, which sucks. But he had a great season last year, so congrats to Baker Mayfield as like a comeback player of the year. All right, so this year, Mike Evans once again has had a great season. No matter what quarterback it is, he's wide receiver number one. He's 6'5", 230, and yes, he's played for about like 10 years. I mean, look at this. Look at the stats. He's 11,680 receiving yards, averaged about 15.3 yards per catch, has 94 touchdowns last year, was just a great year for him. He had 13 touchdowns last year. His overall grade from PFF was 81.5. Of course, he had 127 targets, 79 receptions, 1,255 receiving yards, of course, 13 receptions or touchdowns. They said 15.9, but the other they said whatever. But yeah, so he was tied for 18th of receptions, tied for targets 18th. He was number one in touchdowns. So yeah, the fact that he's on free agency, that should be the Buccaneers' number one get besides Baker Mayfield, is to get Mike Evans. And the Panthers, they have Dave Canales, who was their OC, could be a persuasion. And of course, the wide receivers coach, who's with the Panthers now, is the OC for the Panthers. That could also be persuasive. But in all reality, I still think that Mike Evans may finish his career with the Buccaneers, or he could do a 360 or 180 and go to the Houston Texans and play in his home state, because he's from Texas and he went to Texas A&M, so that would make sense for Mike Evans too. All right, guys, let me know what you guys think if you're a Panthers fan. If you want Mike Evans to be your number one receiver, let me know in the comments below. I would love to see Mike Evans in the Carolina Panthers uniform. I would definitely buy a Mike Evans jersey just to have. So yeah, all right, guys, Seth Ford here. Y'all have a great rest of the day. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Peace out.